Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from PhysioFunction, and I'm going to be taking this level 1 different strokes exercise class today. So if you're new here, welcome firstly. Level 1 exercise classes are designed for individuals who may not have any movement in their affected arm or leg. It is a seated class, so there is no standing at all in this class. Please note, it is a requirement that you have somebody there available to assist you with exercises as needed. So, this is our week 4, our final week in our endurance series. And we are going to be focusing today on core, so that your tummy muscles, muscles around the shoulder blades, everything in the center of our body, considered our core. So working on our, I suppose it was our trunk, working on here today. So we're going to start with a warm-up, and we are then going to go into a circuit which consists of some core exercises, so muscles for our tummy, muscles for our shoulder blades, all our stability muscles here that really help with our balance and our ability to move and stabilize through our trunk. We're also going to incorporate some cardiovascular exercise too. So this being our endurance series, we're going to work on repetitions, okay? Ability to your muscles to keep working repeatedly for a certain amount of time, okay? So let's get started. If we sit nice and tall in our chair, if you can, back away from the back of the chair. Really nice posture, so nice and long through your back. Let's take some nice big shoulder rolls backwards. Now loosen up those muscles around your shoulders. Good. Good. Fantastic. Good. Okay, let's do some hands together so we can get those elbows involved. So nice backward scooping motion with our hands. Rolling those shoulders back at the same time. Good. One more. Lovely. Arms down in front. We're going to bend our elbows, bringing our hands to our chest and straighten. Try and join in the movement as much as you can, okay? Or even thinking about the movement, bringing that hand to our chest and back down. Thinking about those muscles in the front of our arms moving and working to bring our hands up to our chest. So it's important just to try and think about the movement. If you've got any movement in your affected arm, trying to use it as much as you can. Good. Do one more here. Lovely. And then we're going to try and reach our arms forward. So you can always slide them along your lap to begin with. Okay? Or if you can, we're coming up in front. So you could always have your assistant to support underneath your elbow. All right? To help with that movement forward and back. Good. Lovely. Good, well done. Let's do 2 more here, really thinking about reaching and straightening those arms out as much as you can within your ability. And then relax. Fantastic. Let's put your hands on your right knee and turn to look over that right shoulder. Back to the middle, hand on your left knee, turning to look over that left shoulder. Good. Hand to the right knee, turn to look over that right shoulder. Back to the middle, hands on the left knee, turn to look over that left shoulder. Good. One more each way. Think about turning from your waist, not pulling. Turn to look over that right shoulder. Back to the middle, hands to the left knee, turn to look over that left shoulder. Good. Okay. Next one, let's think about moving that body a little bit, okay? We're getting a bit of the stretch through our side body. Right arm relaxed down to the side. Try and think about reaching down to the floor, okay? Think about lengthening up through the side of your body here. So you can always shrug that opposite shoulder up, thinking about getting some nice length through that side body. Come back up, and then the other way. Arm down. If this is your weak side, don't worry too much. You can have your arms supported on your armrest. Again, reaching up and over. If this is your unaffected side, and you could always bring that arm up and overhead for an increased stretch down the side of your body there. Good. We're going to go the other way again. Right arm down. Think about shrugging out that shoulder. Option to lift arm up overhead if you have the movement. Or your assistant could help you just gently bring your arm up just to wherever is comfortable. And back down and the other way. Option to bring arm up and overhead. Or keep it down there, shrugging that shoulder up, feeling that length through your side body. Lovely. Okay, let's now come into some leg movements. So our right leg, let's try and slide that leg forward on the floor, straightening the knee. Option to lift your foot up. Okay, and then bending that knee back behind you. Now, if this is your weaker leg, you could use your other leg to help. Slide it forward and then slide it back. Okay, so either helping or moving. Going to slide that foot forward on the floor. Option to lift that foot up and then back. Try and stay nice and tall in your chair. Forward and back. Good. One more here. Let's go forward. Option to straighten and lift. And back. Awesome. Other side. Forward. Option to lift and straighten. Or remember, we're just assisting it. And coming back. Assisting or using the muscles at the back of your thigh to pull the leg back behind you. And again, forward. Option to lift. And back. Good. And again, forward. Option to lift. And back. Lovely. Let's do two more. Forward. Option to lift. And back. Final one. Forward. Option to lift. And back. Good. Awesome work. Okay. So, our workout today, we are going to start firstly. I'm going to keep going with our warm-up just for 1 more minute to do some marching. And then we're going to come into our circuit, okay? So I will go through each exercise as we go. Today we're going to do each exercise for 2 minutes, okay? The idea is just got to keep moving as much as you can for the 2 minutes. If you need to pause and have a rest within that time, then you can do, okay? We'll have a little break between each exercise. So let's just do a little bit of marching now. Arms and legs. Hands can be clasped in front. Remember, if you can't move your affected side that much, then you could just focus on doing your unaffected side, or just moving and lifting your affected side, sorry, as much as you can. Okay, if you have some movement there. Thinking about that marching motion. Lovely. Let's do another 10 seconds or so, and then we will get started. And give everything a nice shake and wiggle out. Okay, first exercise. So 2 minutes per exercise, and we're going to have a break in between. So I will use the break to tell you about the next exercise, okay? So make sure you have a drink nearby if you need one. Okay, firstly, we're going to do a sit-up. So I'm going to turn to the side to demonstrate, but you can obviously stay facing forward. I want you to shuffle forward in your chair if that's available to you. If you struggle with your balance, okay, and you don't have the core stability to hold yourself up, you can stay here, okay? The idea is what we're going to do is if you're staying at the back of the chair, we're trying to slide our hands forward and sit nice and tall and then come back. So the idea is you're trying to work at bringing yourself away from the back of your chair. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can come a bit further forward. We can lean back in our chair here. We're going to slide those hands forward to sit tall and then come back. So using your tummy muscles to sit yourself up and forward. If you want extra challenge here, you could then lift your arms. Add a bit of extra balance challenge there. Okay? So 2 minutes. I will stay side on so you can see. Get my stopwatch ready. Okay, get my stopwatch. Okay, ready? Off we go. So we're back. We're using our tummy muscles to pull ourselves forward, sitting nice and tall, slowly controlling back. Sitting forward and back. Option to sit forward if you want to. We can do an arm raise, add that bit of extra balance challenge. Lovely. And back. Good. Use those tummy muscles. Pull them in. Good. Remember, really think about pulling those ribs down, drawing those tummy muscles in to pull yourself forward. And back. Remember, you can be just coming back from the back of the chair if you want to. Pull yourself forward and back. Remember, adding that arm lift if you want an extra challenge here. Good, just going as far as you can control. We're over halfway now. Lovely. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Forward, really nice. And back again. 20 seconds left. Forward and back. Lovely. Forward. Back. Got time for one more. Forward and back. Awesome. Okay. Have a little rest there for a moment while I show you the next exercise. So we are going to do a rowing motion. So our hands are together. We're going to be sweeping our hands side to side in a rowing motion. Think about having a little bit of a twist at your waist when we're doing this one. So it's a nice one for our tummies. Also think about pulling each elbow back. So you're pulling right elbow back, left elbow back. Right elbow back, left elbow. Think about like kayaking motion. Okay, idea again is you're sitting nice and tall in your chair in as good a posture as you can. If your back needs to be supported, then you can do, okay? You could even put a pillow behind your lower back to try and think about giving you some support whilst also encouraging that upright posture. So try not to be slumped in your chair when you do this. Okay, so we are going to go for 2 minutes, okay? Moving at a pace that suits you. Off we go. Sitting nice and tall, elbow back, elbow back. Really nice. Again, you can always pause if you need to for these. Think that squeezing that shoulder blade back as you move side to side. Lovely. Good. Moving each elbow back. Really nice. Keep it going, guys. You can always increase the speed if you want to as well. If you feel like you've got the movement, increase the speed. Bit more of a cardiovascular element. Keeping nice and tall, pulling those tummy muscles in towards your spine. Then you're drawing everything to center and back. You're over halfway. Lovely, keep it going. Really good. That's it, keep it moving. Oh, should be feeling those arm muscles now. Got 30 seconds to go. Good. Each elbow back. Keep it moving. You've got this. Awesome. Keep it going. Good. One more. And rest. Well done. Okay. Have a rest for a moment. Take a drink. I'm just going to take a quick sip. Sore throat from talking too much. Okay. So, next exercise, we are going to be working on our oblique muscles. So that's these muscles at the side of your tummy here. So they are really important, again, for your balance, for your core stability, but also your ability to move, okay, side to side, around. They're really, really important muscles for our posture and our core. So, exercises, we're going to have our hands on our lap. One hand's going to be down to the side. We're going to go down and back up. So we're going to do one side at a time. Down and up. Okay, 30 seconds on one side, a minute on one side, and then a minute on the other side. So the idea is you're working the opposite side to pull yourself back up and down. Okay? So we are going to go 1 minute on each side. Let's start with our right arm down. Now, if this is your weaker side, just be careful. If you've got a really weak arm, I don't want it hanging too heavy, so you could have it on either on an armrest or have your assistant to support it just so it's not hanging too heavy, so they could gently support and guide it, okay? So make sure it's not causing you any pain. Off we go. So down. Use these tummy muscles to pull yourself back up. So try and really focus here on using your tummy muscles. If you need to hold on to the armrest on the other side, then you can do, but try and focus on using your tummy muscles as much as you can to pull yourself back up, rather than using your arm. So side and back up. Good. Side, back up. Lovely. That's it. Keep it going. Over halfway on this side. Down and back up. Really nice. Down and back up. Good. One more. Good. Lovely. And we're going to change sides. So left arm down, down, and back up. So working our muscles on the right side here. So with the hand on your lap, or if you need extra support on the armrest of the chair, using those muscles to pull yourself back up rather than your arm. So you should be feeling a bit of heat going around the center here. Good. Imagining you're between two planes of glass, so you're just moving that sideways rather than rotating. Okay, so rather than twisting, we're keeping our body facing forward. Really nice, well done. Got about 15 seconds left. Really good. Lovely. Do one more. And rest there. Okay, have a rest for a moment. The next one we're going to do is marching. Okay, so arms and legs. Those arms, marching those legs as much as you can. Remembering if you need to, you can just focus on your unaffected side or just try to move that affected side as much as you can. Okay, so just moving within your abilities. So we'll have a rest for a little bit longer. So this is halfway point now through our circuit. Get yourself a drink if you need one. We're going to go in about another 15 seconds or so. Get another drink. Been talking too much today. Okay. 2 minutes. Off we go. Marching. Finding a pace that's sustainable. Arms and legs are swinging. Really good. Lovely, guys. You could have some music on in the background. Something to keep you, have a sing along to while you're marching. Awesome. That's it. Keep everything going. Find that pace and see if you can sustain it. If you need to slow it down, you can. The idea here is we're just trying to move for this 2 minutes if we can. If you really need to pause and have a rest, then you can do. Okay, but it's making sure you're challenging yourself. Lovely. Keep it going. Awesome. Really good, everyone. Keep it going. Got 30 seconds left. Lovely. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Marching those arms, swinging those legs, drawing those tummy muscles in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, 2 exercises to go. The next one we're going to do is some shoulder blade squeezes. So really nice one to work on the muscles around your shoulder blades at the back, which are really important for shoulder stability. And if you have good shoulder stability, that will allow better movement of your arm, more efficient movement of your arm. If you have a stable surface, it is more efficient and easier to then move your arm from that. Okay, so we are going to do scapular squeezes. Okay, option to do some arm opening if you can do it on one side. So we are squeezing shoulder blades back together and down. Small movement, doesn't have to be big. Feel the muscles between your shoulder blades working and relax. So we're going to squeeze back and down. Option to add thumb out, arm reach back. Okay, if you have movement on both sides, you can do it on both sides. Or if you've not got as much movement, then keep your affected arm on your lap and just reach your other arm back and out, squeezing those shoulder blades back and down. Okay, so we're going to go for 2 minutes. Off we go. So remember, so we're squeezing our shoulder blades back and down together. So it can be here, here, or if you have it available to you, here. And relax. And again, squeeze shoulder blades back together and down. Feel the muscles working between your shoulders. Option to add the arm reach. And down. Think about really keeping those ribs knitted down, keeping those tummy muscles drawn in. And back. Good. And again, shoulder blades back and down. Arms reaching back and down. And relax. Good. And again, reaching back and down. Nice and tall. Squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Ribs knitted down. Tummy pulled in. And relax. Good. Squeeze it back. This is a lovely exercise for your posture. Good. When we're sitting a lot, the muscles at the back of our body can become quite weak and long. Really nice one to wake them up again. and back. Good. And squeeze back. And also if you get shoulder pain, a lot of the time these muscles at the back here can become quite weak and we can be quite tight at the front of our shoulder. So this is a lovely one to help with that as well, help with that shoulder pain. Good, help get that shoulder in a more neutral position. And strengthen those muscles that support your shoulder. Lovely. And back. Good. Nearly there, last one here. And back, lovely. So those muscles around your shoulders should be feeling a bit warmer now. Okay, give everything a little wiggle if you need. Last exercise, we're gonna do some punching. So we're gonna do a combination. So we're gonna work for 2 minutes. I'm gonna start with forward punching. So you can hold hands together and punch arms forward and back, or you can punch one arm and moving at your opposite shoulder. If you've got some movement in your affected arm, trying to punch that arm forward as well. We're going to do forward, we're then going to try and go a bit more across body. We might even add some upwards if we can, okay? So again, we're going to work for 2 minutes. Okay, ready, set, off we go. So forward and backward first. Punching those arms. So remember, forward and backward hands clasped, or we're here. Here, or if you've got the movement in both arms, moving your affected side as much as you can. So it's 2 minutes, so we're wanting to pick a pace that we can sustain. Good. Awesome work, guys. Let's see if we can punch downwards a little bit now. So hands could be here, screw together. Or just moving each arm as much as we can. Good. Let's try upwards, opposite direction. Remember, you can just move from your shoulder if you have that movement available, or you could do opposite arm reaches up and forward, moving at a pace that suits you. Really nice. We're almost there. Good. Keep it going. And then we're going to come back to just forwards again. So punching those hands forward. And we can be here. Could be here. Whatever is available, just keep it going. You've got 15 seconds left and then we are done. Lovely work. Keep it going. Awesome. And we're done. Awesome work. Get yourself a drink. Okay, we're going to come into a short cool down. Awesome work. Well done. So we are going to start just by doing some nice big shoulder rolls back and down. Lovely. Big shoulder rolls, really nice. Nice big breath. Hold your hands together. Let's reach them out in front. You can have them resting on your lap. Round your upper back to really dome your upper back. An option to drop your chin towards your chest. Feel that stretch across your upper back. Lovely. Good. And rest there. Hands coming to the base of your back. So you could just bring your unaffected arm around if you need to. Okay, have your other arm resting on your lap. If you have the movement, and you can try and bring your arms back towards it. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades back together, widen those collarbones, feel the stretch across the front of your chest there. Nice big breath in and out here. Good. Another big breath. Good. Right arm down by your side. Let's reach down to the floor, lengthen up through that opposite left side. Shrugging that shoulder up to your ear. Option to bring your arm up and overhead if that's available. You could have this arm on the armrest if needed. Big breath. Good, and then other way. So we're going to bring left arm down to the side, shrugging that right shoulder up. Or alternatively, hand can be on the armrest, other arm can be up and overhead. If you have that available, feel that stretch down your right side of your body. Good. And then rest. Give everything a nice way. We'll give yourselves a clap, pat on the back. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me again for this exercise class, this level 1 class. I hope you've enjoyed this endurance series. As always, we'd recommend doing at least another 2 classes this week to really get the most out of them. So you could always go back and do another 2 of the classes from this series, so the endurance series, or you could pick any of the classes. We have so many classes saved on the Different Strokes charity Facebook page and the Different Strokes YouTube page. So have a little look and pick one out and have a little go. So there's loads of level 1 classes there for you. Okay, thank you again for joining me. As always, if you have any feedback or comments, please leave them below. If you've done the class and you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Okay, take care, have a nice week, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.